Hi guys, today we are talking vibration and frequency and talking about why that's important and what that means. So first I'd just like to say, to me, raising my vibration is about getting in my center, getting connected, being in alignment with my soul essence. Because when I'm not connected, I'm disconnected, I'm in a fear energy, I'm in my head space, I'm worrying all the time, I am going through the motions about worst case scenarios. I'm letting my mind run the show. When we're connected, our soul is running the show. We are fully present in the here and the now. We are not trying to predict the future in a fearful way, but instead we are completely in the moment. And it feels kind of like being in a meditative state when you are in the flow, in the moment, in a connected space. Now we go in and out of connection all day long. Anything could happen. Bad news, somebody could make you mad, somebody could say something that really upset you, and then you can pop right back into that headspace and be disconnected from here. So first, to me, understanding how to raise your vibration, a very key point for you is to first learn what it feels like to be connected in your center, in the flow, be in the present, in the here and the now, versus being in your headspace, being constantly trying to predict the future. The second key thing to understand about vibration and frequency is that like attracts like. So this is the core foundation of the law of attraction. When you get into a lower frequency, a lower energy, you're not in alignment with your soul essence. You're not going to be able to create and manifest. You literally just kind of do this circle thing in your energy and just keep recreating and attracting to you all of the things that you're upset or worried or fearful about. We have to be able to stop and recognize that we are in that place, because until we raise up, and I like to say, and move up in levels of consciousness, move up in levels of conscious awareness, understanding that we sometimes get stuck in like psychic mud, a lower frequency. I like to say when I'm working with people one-on-one, helping them understand how to manifest the life of their dreams, that a lot of us, especially intuitives and empaths, get stuck in what I call psychic mud. So it's like our true self is here, but we are kind of vibrating at this level because we are just weighed down by this lower frequency and all of these energies. When we raise up to here, that is when everything starts to fall into place and amazing things start to happen. So if you think that you're constantly trying to manifest and it isn't working, then it's because you need to check your frequency. You need to understand, am I in alignment with my soul? Am I connected or am I disconnected? Am I in my center? Am I radiating love? Or am I radiating fear? Am I radiating depression? Am I radiating confusion? Am I here? Now, it's important to for sure feel your feelings in the raw. I would never tell you to dismiss your feelings and try to be positive. But what I am telling you is that it's important to gradually move up into higher levels of conscious awareness. So whatever you can do to increase your mood just a little, whatever you can do to increase your faith just a little, do that. You need to have some sort of a toolbox at your disposal at all times, so that if you really are a manifester, you need to be aware if your self-talk, your energies, the people you're around, your environment, that is all a part of what you are attracting based on your frequencies. So if you start to have negative self-talk, you're actually going to match more negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are just going to bombard you. And at some point you can shift, but it's a gradual step up into higher levels of awareness, radiating a more positive frequency. So let's talk about that. What does that look like? So first it starts with you're upset, you're depressed, bad things are happening. There's no way you can feel good in that moment. That's the moment you need to at least try. What's one thing you can do to feel better in that moment? Is it drink a glass of lemon water? That always makes me feel better. Lemon water flushes your system. It helps you clear. It really is good for empaths to clear out negative energies because we're sponge. What else could you do? You could listen to your favorite music. You could call a good friend. You could meditate. You could write. Sometimes you just need a good release to raise your frequency. Sometimes you just need to vent, but not in a way like you're going to call up your friend and spew negative energy onto them. No, but more in the way to where you're just going to write out your feelings in the raw through a journal, and then afterwards throw it in the fireplace, let it go, and move on. Grasp a higher understanding of your circumstances. Another thing I like to do for my toolbox to raise my frequency, and I call these kind of the vibe shifter when I taught a manifesting boot camp class. One of the things that we did was look for our vibe shifters. What is that one movie that just brings you back into your highest frequency, your joy state? What is that one piece of music? What is that one song? What is it that makes you feel better instantly? Is it flowers? Is it being out in nature? Is it a specific animal? You need your toolbox, because as you shift and gradually move up and raise your vibration, you will come to a place where you are creating an opening for all those things that you've been trying to manifest that you feel like you can't manifest. So that's your tip for today, guys. My name is Kelly T. Smith. Almost forgot my name for a hot minute. You can always find me at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. Thanks, guys.
Sit with your feet planted on the floor and your back straight. Go ahead and allow your eyes to gently close. Take in 3 very deep breaths and affirm to yourself that you are releasing all of the tension in your body. Taking in another nice deep breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now hold your hands out and imagine that you are holding a 2-inch energy ball in the palm of your hand. And go ahead and start to physically squeeze it, knowing that this energy really is alive in the palm of your hand. Now pretend the harder you squeeze, the more the energy ball resists. That matches your forces equally. You cannot modify the shape of the ball. Now tell yourself, the harder I squeeze, the deeper I go inside. The harder I squeeze, the deeper I go inside. Continue squeezing. Now, absolutely, totally, and completely release everything and let your hands drop completely down to your side. Now feel yourself dropping deep down inside. Now, imagine that you are lighting a candle, and when the flame is lit, you realize you just turned on your connection to your inner self, your soul self, your higher self, and your connection to Source and all that is. sit with this feeling for a moment. Now imagine that you are looking into a mirror, deep, deep into your eyes. Continue staring in your eyes, and then notice the eye staring back at you is the window to your soul. Make that connection now. Feel your soul self rising up from within you. And now ask your soul anything you would like. Pick something in your life that you may be having a hard time making a decision. Ask to be shown the bigger picture, a greater understanding, an expanded awareness that you may not have had before. Wait for the feeling or the knowing, or even the voice that speaks to you. Now imagine that you are small enough to fit inside your head, and you notice that there is a volume control to your inner voice. Purposely and with great intent, turn the volume up. Remember that you can turn this volume up and down anytime you like. Anytime you feel overwhelmed by outside energies, you may turn it down. Anytime you are wanting to tune into the energy of something, into a greater awareness of what is, you may turn the volume up. Now go back to the candle and imagine this white light is pouring through your entire body, illuminating every cell in your body. Ask to connect with your angels, your guides, and source. Ask, what do I need to know right now? What messages do you have for me? You may even want to ask for assistance with developing your spiritual gift, your inner voice, and your intuition. Ask for the greater awareness and understanding of your soul's path. Ask to be shown ways you can be of service. Ask to be shown ways that you may be standing in your own way. Realize that from this point forward, anytime you want to connect to your inner guidance, you simply have to close your eyes and imagine lighting a candle and powerfully intend that you are turning up the volume to your inner voice and your connection to all that is. I'm now going to use a count from 0 to 5, and with each and every count, you will slowly find yourself awakening, feeling connected, refreshed, and rejuvenated. 0, 1, 2, 3, becoming more and more aware of the environment around you. 4 and 5, eyes wide open in a non-suggestive state, feeling relaxed, feeling grounded, and at peace.